invitation is locked. Raw lock revised. Okay, here you go. Alright, what's up, everybody? Sorry about that. Give me just a second. I'm just getting to the page real quick. We're going to read out this book right here because it's all I got at the moment. But I'm going to go ahead and read something out of here for y'all. I'm just going to flip through it until God tells me to stop, and that's what I'm going to read. I think that's how it was supposed to be anyway. That's how you trust God in the situation. That's how God gets to speak. When you got all these preachers out here that have 2 months worth of sermons already set up with a safety net to make sure they don't look bad or look like they're capable of making mistakes. When did that become a problem? When is that an issue? To be a human, to make mistakes. I did a video recently. It's a short video for y'all. I caught it from the new Alien movie. That it literally says in the first episode that they're moving towards synthetic humans. And now I'm reading things online that literally scientifically says that we are moving towards that direction. Dang. Doesn't sound good. But yeah. So we're going to read a little bit of this today. The New Testament. I carry this with me everywhere I go after I got out of jail. I've been reading different pages all over the place. Everywhere I go, every situation that I run into, the first thing I want to do is ask God, tell me what I need to know. I open up this little baby book and I listen in my heart until my heart tells me to stop, and I read that page. That's what I do. But those of you that have been following me, yeah, the lighthouse, they never apologized. They never said anything about removing the trespass on us or anything like that. So, I mean, anybody that's still going to the lighthouse over here in Panama City, I mean, you're willingly choosing to be led to damnation. I watched that dude's his last serum, and after, you know, I left and everything, and he seemed really shooken up. He seemed really threatened by something. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to be a threat to him. I was just trying to teach him a lesson. I was trying to do what the Father told me to do. That's it. That's why I went over there to the lighthouse. I ain't never done nothing like that before in my life. There's some other things that I'm going to be doing that's going to be out of my ball range of normal that I can't mention right now. Hey, what's up, everybody? Awesome. You are my first viewer then. Cool, cool, cool. I love you guys. I love you guys. You're all legends, man. If y'all want to know what the heck's going on, I'm preaching what's really going on. Okay? I don't know why all these other preachers are avoiding the subjects of what is coming. I don't know. So far from what I know, I'm the only young guy that's been awakened that's trying to lead y'all down the right path. That's trying to tell y'all what's happening so you can prepare. Get your families together, all that stuff. Now, the locusts with the scorpion tails in the Bible, that's what's coming next, guys. And if you ain't been paying attention, all you got to do is go back, you know, when it snowed and it hailed all over the world. And that was all over social media. I mean, the plagues have been happening right before our eyes. Literally. All of them, all the way up to the hail plague from the days of Egypt. Back in Moses' time. We're all the way up to the hail one, guys. Which one's next? Yeah, the locust with the scorpion tail. So, let's go ahead and get into this. I got to figure out how to get my phone set up here because it's being a pain in the butt. There we go. Alright, let me see here. Alright, Almighty Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on this earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us for our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the evil one. In Jesus' mighty name, for the glory of the kingdom, Father, every one of us love you very much, and there's quite a few of us that are fighting and doing everything that we can to bring the truth back to where it needs to be. There's a lot of stuff going on in the world. There's a lot of our people standing up against the governments. There's a lot of people out there right now doing what needs to be done. But what I don't understand is, why is America softies? Why is America full of a bunch of softies and just letting this government do whatever they want? You let Trump get out there and just talk about whatever and fill your head with a bunch of BS instead of spending that $18 trillion he talks about him getting. What's going on with that money, bro? You lied on national television telling everybody that you lower gas, you lower grocery prices, you're doing better for everything. Bro, you ain't done nothing. The facts say you ain't done nothing except deal with what's going on everywhere else but in America. Focus on America like you said you would do. That's what needs to happen. But, like I said, y'all ain't gonna see that. But if you want to watch those BS rallies and whatnot and listen to the BS, that's on y'all. The real news people are on YouTube, TikTok, and stuff like that. But guess what? TikTok's about to be taken over by who? Oh, America. Have y'all heard that yet? I hope you have. If you haven't, you need to do your research and figure it out. There's a video literally on YouTube right now that tells you about how America's about to acquire TikTok. Let's see. Here's what I'm being inclined to read. All right. Chapter 5, Proverbs 4:5. This is where I was told to stop. My son, be attentive to my wisdom. Incline your ear to my understanding, that you may keep discretion and your lips may guard knowledge. For the lips of the forbidden. Hang on. I'm getting distractions here. Let me see. I gotta get this set up here so you guys can see me. Really, all you need to do is hear me read, but you know. That you may keep discretion and your lips may guard knowledge. For the lips of the forbidden women drip honey, and her speech is smoother than oil. But in the end she is bitter as wormwood, sharp as two-edged sword. Her feet go down to death. Her steps follow the path to Sheol. She does not ponder the path of life. Her ways wander, and she does not know it. And now, O sons, listen to me, and do not depart from the words. Roll your window up, please. That wind is really loud. Thank you. I'm sorry, baby. I'm not trying to give you any attitude, but this is serious. And now, O sons, listen to me, and do not depart from the words of my mouth. Keep your way from her, and do not go near the door of her house, lest you give your honor to others and your years of the merciless. Lest strangers take their fill of your strength, and your laborers go to the house of the foreign. And at the end of your life, you're grown, when your flesh and your body are consumed, and you say, how I hated discipline, and my heart despised reproof. I did not listen to the voice of my teacher, or incline my ear to my instructors. I am at the brink of utter ruin in the assembled congregation. Drink water from your own cistern, following water from your own well. Should your springs be scattered abroad, streams of water in the streets. All right, so I don't think I need to go any further because what did it just say? I think it's talking about some lady that just got some kind of promotion in the world. And the only one that I can think of is the one that sat there next to Trump doing this number right here. Which, if you've done your research, that's a devil worship symbol. I don't know if she was tricked into doing that, but she looked real comfortable doing it. I hate to say this, but I feel like Charlie Kirk's wife. I don't know, man. I can't judge somebody else. That's not my place, but their fruits show for themselves. I can't judge somebody, but you can go do your own research. Go check out Charlie Kirk's wife and watch what she's done in some of these rallies. She's making these symbols like all the other ones are. 100%. I seen it myself. It's not AI. It's not fake. She did it right next to Trump when Trump signaled her to do it. He said, okay, yeah, do that. Do the signal. Do the signal. Do the signal or you're going to be next, maybe. I don't know. You guys tell me. Even my kids think I'm funny right now, but I mean, it doesn't make any sense to me. And I'm not saying there's any, I'm not judging anybody. That's not my place. Vengeance is mine, said the Lord. But the book is very clear. I'm not here to appease your feelings. I'm not here to agree with all the wrong ways that this world is doing things in any way, shape, or form. I mean, just me, for example. I literally just got thrown in jail not too long ago for, oh, I don't know, defending my family. Apparently an old guy that's 6'3" is not capable of hurting a little guy like me, according to the police officer that arrested me. I'm sorry, guys, but if somebody comes at you in a threatening manner and your wife's right behind you, what you gonna do? You gonna stand? Or are you just gonna let him hurt you in front of your wife and then maybe even hurt your wife too? Especially when you got 3 kids to worry about. Yeah. I recently went to jail. And then the father told me, I'll be out in 3 days. Guess what? I got out in 3 days. Thank you, Father. Seems like the promises he makes come true.
Thank you.
Listen, man, I got this man bun in because my hair is as long as Jesus's was, and it gets in my face, and it gets all up in my nostrils when I breathe, and all that fun stuff. So if I can, you know, keep it out of my face for a little bit, that's that little bit of comfort that I think that I deserve in this world that I don't take advantage of. I don't smoke, I don't drink, I don't do anything anymore. I just finished a 3-day fast. I went back to eating fruits and vegetables. A lot of things have changed for me. And everything seems to be looking up. But back to the point. Y'all heard what I said, man, previously in this video. There's the proof is right in front of your face. It's been right in front of your face the whole time. You remember how I told you about the locust being the next plague? The locust with the scorpion tail? Why don't you watch the last episode of The Simpsons? The cartoon that seems to be magically predicting everything. Seriously. I mean, I done told y'all a long time ago, what better way for the devil to throw something in your face than through a cartoon that you're not going to take seriously? Oh, did I say too much? I hope it was enough to wake you guys up. I'm not here to play games. I'm not here to do any of that. I am a servant for my Father, and that's what I'm here to do. I'm going to serve. 100%. All the way up to the leadership position that it brings me to. You think I don't know about all this politic crap that's going on? I could promise y'all, if I had an opportunity to be the president of this state, there'd be a lot of people fired, and there'd be a lot of Christians in that building, and everything would change. We would start worrying about ourselves, get ourselves established, and make sure that our homeless people are taken care of. Make sure that everything that they falsely promised is actually going to come true, instead of focusing on making new weapons and stupid crap that don't matter in this world. You guys want to see a backbone for the state? This is the one you want to put in the office. I promise. I guarantee you, I'll make sure that everything goes the way that it needs to go. Because I ain't going to die trying. Because with my God, with our Father up above, if Father is for me, who shall be against me? He'll make sure that I stay behind safety nets and everything that I need to be to stay out of the way of these crazy people. I don't want to get involved in politics, but somebody's got to change this stuff. And if change can come from one person, which the Pharaoh said this very clearly back in the day when Moses was around. He said, all it takes is one weak link in the chain. One weak link, and it'll bring an entire kingdom down. Stop crying on the internet. That's hilarious. I love you, and I'll say that till I'm red in the face, buddy. You can't affect my attitude from your negativity. It's not going to happen. See, the difference between you and me is I don't live in this world. I live up there. I look through this world through heaven's eyes. That's why none of this crap can fool me. But if you want to live in this world because you think that there ain't nothing after it, you got another thing coming, and God have mercy on your soul. I'm not angry, buddy. I'm just a really passionate speaker. There's a difference. I care about y'all. There's a big difference. Angry is yelling and screaming and throwing temper tantrums and stuff. See, that's where somebody expressing their opinion has been cross-threaded with anger because of all this softness that's been pushed into the world. Listen, man, you're digging yourself a bigger ditch, not me. I love you either way. I don't care what you say. I'm not going to block you. I'm not going to do any of that, because even though you don't like me, you're still sitting here listening and watching, ain't you? Because you are, for some reason, a little curious. Is this guy talking truth? Is this guy for real? Maybe I should do a little bit of research like he did and open up the Bible and see if, what he's saying is true. Because, back in the old days, we didn't have social media. Back in the old days, we didn't have all that stuff. Guess what's happened today? We literally have all of these tools. We have all of these new toys. But guess what ain't never changed? The word. Nah, the word ain't never changed. They might have taken some of it out of it, but we still figured it out. And people are coming out and they are awakening. And I don't mean no awakening like these MAGA movements and whatever else they're talking about. I don't know what all that is. I ain't interested in all that. All I'm interested in is making sure that you're safe and that you have the ability to protect your families. That's all I'm interested in. I met some pretty special people in jail. Getting off topic here. There was about, 30 people. I listened to their stories. I got the nickname on my first day in there. They started calling me preacher. I was like, huh? Am I really preaching? I didn't even realize I was doing it. And I was too. I was in there. I was listening to people's problems. I was touching their hearts. I don't know how. I know that the Father used me through that situation, but there was an old man in there that was half blind, and he said his foot hurt. I laid my hand on his foot, and he said it started to feel better. I freaked out. My eyes started getting wide. I was like, what? That's the first time I'd ever done something like that through the power of my Father. Never had anything like that happen to me before. Never. And it wasn't none of this, oh, people shaking and convulsing and whatnot, like you see on these church YouTubes or whatever. Like, I don't know, man. All I know is I did see the demons coming to some of these people, though. Every person that I said I love you to, they literally like jumped out, and they tried to come at me, but it was like there was a brick wall right there. They couldn't touch me. It was really weird. I ain't never seen nothing like that before. Not for real. I almost got jumped by a gang in jail because I stood up for that half-blind man. Because he was being disrespected by a youngling because he was trying to find his way and he accidentally touched the young guy's stuff. And then there was like 6 of them that gathered all around me. And the only thing I told them was, I didn't mean to offend you. I was just simply saying, why are you trying to beat up an old man that's half blind? Because he accidentally touched your stuff. Do you know who wasn't in that situation? The guards. None of them. As soon as it started to look like it was going down, they weren't there. They weren't trying to stop it. It's absolutely insane how messed up this world is. Everybody feeds on drama like it's candy these days. It's sad. It's really sad. But yeah, that scripture that I just read, I'm sorry, I don't know how to go back to it because, you know, God led me to it. But I read it. If y'all want to hear it, you can go back to it at any point in time. And then you can use your common sense. Not the, you know, not, I don't even know how to say that. Use your own thinking abilities to go research it and look for yourself.
I thought so, Landon, but there's too many people here, Bo. Never seen it so packed.
I don't know where this world's going, but I know that we've only got 2 plagues left. Y'all can pretend like it's fake if you want to, or you can get with the program and start trying to change it for the better. You want to be the ones like this guy that's trying to cause drama? See, I'm not going to block this person because they're still listening to the message, even though they're not being a human being at the moment and talking about nonsense. But it's okay, buddy. I forgive you, man. I don't hate nobody on this planet, and I'm not judging anybody. But I will continue to try to help y'all make the right decisions. I will continue to tell you the truth that your preachers are not trying to talk about right now because they're scared to talk about it, because they're scared of their image going from way up here to way down here. Because the stuff that they're about to talk about in the Bible sounds so fantasy. Okay, well, if it sounds so fantasy, preachers, why don't y'all use the social media tool to make them watch a video during your serum and back your words up? It's not hard, unless you don't really care about the people you're preaching to. I can't tell you how many churches I've been to where the preachers don't even do one-on-ones with people anymore. They don't even have a confession box. Oh, but they got a donation box, though. You better believe they got that donation box. And y'all keep on giving to them, because that's what they want you to do. Prime example. After I had left from exposing the Lighthouse Church, Brother Cole must have watched my video where I'd asked for assistance from y'all to try to help my landlord from losing her property, and the grand total was $20,000. That man literally comes out of nowhere in that last sermon and asks for 20 grand. Huh. I wonder why he would ask for that much. He goes right to asking people to donate and talks about football. Y'all don't believe me? You go check out last Sunday's Lighthouse at the third service. The proof is in the pudding. They buried their own selves. My heart is healed. I am fine. Thank you. This is just not a game anymore. We're getting way too close to what's coming. And I care way too much about y'all to just sit here and not tell you the truth. See, the difference between me and most people in this world, I spent 16 years of my life in a room. The only thing I got to do is go to school. I got locked up. I was an embarrassment, and I wasn't worthy to go spend time with people that might have been my friends. And every time my stepdad came home, it was, go to your room, you're grounded for whatever reason. Didn't matter. I try to bring my straight A's in. It was, okay. The only father love that I've ever had is from the actual Father up above. And I am so glad I have the connection to him. I will never do anything to lose this connection. I promise you that. That's the only thing I fear, is losing this connection. But anyway, that's the little update that I wanted to give you guys. I mean, you heard the scripture that I guess I needed to read to y'all. So I don't want to rant anymore. I'm almost at the 30-minute marker. I don't want to steal too much time from your days. I love you guys. Every one of y'all are legends, even the haters. I love all y'all, man. I don't care what you say, how you say it. I know you don't mean it. You're just feeding off a drama at the moment to get attention for whatever reason. I don't know. But that's you, not me. And listen, there's people out there that can help you. There's people out there that care about you. There's people out there that could bring the love back into your heart. You just got to go out there and look for it. Well, technically, I'm not talking to myself. You guys are here. That was funny. You got me laughing. Yeah, that was funny. You got me on that one. That was a good job. You got me on that one. That was good. But anyway, yeah, I do need to go, guys. My kids, we're all at the park. We're getting ready to play and have some fun. I'll definitely get back with y'all, talk with y'all about more later on. But I'm so dead serious. If I had an opportunity to become the president, I would love to have an opportunity to do it. I mean, what happened to Charlie Kirk was very, very sad. But I feel like the threats have come to his wife now. And for some odd reason, she is looking like she's choosing the other side. And if you do your research, you'll see what I'm talking about. Those hand signals and whatnot, all that stuff matters. If you use love to pay attention to the details, you won't miss any of them. Because when you use love to look and see things, you see every detail. It's the same thing as somebody wanting to go into aviation. If I go into aviation and I finish building an airplane, if I didn't pay attention to every single detail of that build, and something happened to those 200 or whatever so people that are on that plane, who does that fall back on? The person that touched it last, right? That's why it's extremely important to pay attention to the details. And the only way you can do that is through love's eyes, which is also in definition for through heaven's eyes. If y'all ain't heard that song, please listen to that song. It is such a beautiful song, and it's from a movie that's been long forgotten, and it's called The Prince of Egypt. Great for the kids, great for everything. It's a truth. If y'all haven't watched that, please watch that, man and ladies. I love all y'all. I don't have time to sit here and waste my breath. That's why I got missions I got to go knock out. I got things I got to do to make sure that these people around here are safe as well. But I'm doing what I can on this social media thing because that's what the devil made a deal with God for, to test y'all's faith through social media. All the trumpets have been being blown, guys. The trumpets have been being blown. It's all over social media. There's fake ones, but there's also the real ones too. We're all the way up to the hail plague from the Prince of Egypt. Y'all missed all of those? Some of y'all been paying attention, but I'm just saying, in a general aspect, it seems like so many people missed them. I mean, I remember when the locusts were flying all over the place, eating crops and all this other stuff, and you know, I don't know, 1/3 of the fish has already died. There's a bunch of stuff that's going on, man. If you just do your research and do a little bit of digging and stay out of CNN or Fox News or anything that's just public accessed, that all run the same agenda, and just go to where people do the groundwork for real, you'll see the truth in plain sight. Again, I'm not saying this out of anger. I am saying this out of love. 100% love, guys. Because I care about your hearts. And that heart that you got in your chest, the way you run it and your moralisms, is how you're going to make it to heaven. And you know whose hand you're going to be holding on your way up the steps? His name is Jesus. That's who you're going to be holding the hand of. And he's going to walk you in there and say, "Well done, my son or daughter. You were faithful, and welcome to the kingdom." But anyway, that's all I got to say for now. We'll go to another one of these out of this book here soon. I'll get back to reading from the child book, the other child Bible that we talk about, the Action Bible. I'll go back to reading that one on the, hopefully I'll try to get back to that tonight with the family together. We'll all read about 10 or 12 or I don't know, however many pages I can make it through 30 minutes. I'm only going to take 30 minutes of your day to give you a message, because that's all it really takes for me to give you the message that God intended for you. The rest of it is me just caring a little bit more than the average Joe. Y'all have a blessed one. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.